Hello, guys. Hope you're doing well. This is TJ, and you're listening to Beyond the Ring podcast. And this is my review of this week's Ring of Honor episode. So, this week we officially begin with Survival of the Fittest. So, this pay per view actually won the poll on Facebook page that Ring of Honor actually put upon, asking the fans which pay per view do you want to come back. And this was the most votes that got. So, it's nice to see Ring of Honor having and caring about the fans. And I wasn't aware about this. So, what all pay per views were there. So, about the rules, if you don't know, there are six qualifying matches this year, leading to a six-man elimination match, where the winner will get a shot at the Ring of Honor World Championship at a future date. So. As they say, as they also stated, six previous winners used their shot to win the championship. Actually, so championship winning ratio is very high after winning the whole thing, after winning the whole survival of the fittest people, or you can say tournament, not a pay-per-view tournament. So the qualifying matches we are gonna see. The first match, which actually took place today, was Ray Horus versus Demonic Flamita, and second match would be LISM versus Deck Draper, and then we have Bandito versus Bateman and Brian Johnson versus Sledge. That's gonna happen in ROH week by week, and Chris Dickinson versus O'Shea Edwards and Dan Hussein versus Red Titus. So all of these competitors have not been have not won the championship yet at any time, and they are all new contenders. So kind of great to see new guys pushing new guys by Ring of Honor. So this is how it's gonna be. So first, there will be two matches each week. So for one episode there will be one match, and another episode would be on ROH week by week, which is put upon YouTube, which is uploaded on YouTube. And the match that we gonna see this week is Brian Johnson versus Sledge, I guess so. Yeah, and LISM versus Jack Draper is next week on ROH TV show, actually the weekly show, as Quinn McKay says. So Flamita and Ray Horus had their first match, the first round qualifying match, and before that they cut a promo, kind of a promo. They say that Horus says very well then to Flamit acting like a rudo, and Horus came to Ring of Honor to make a name for himself, as he says, and will show his disrespectful side as he so they have the story as well, Flamita and Horus, if you remember, because they had the 6-man tag team match where I think Flamita actually attacked Ray Horus in between the match. So these were the guys who were prior members of the Mexisquad tag team. So they are going up against him, against each other. So this was the survival of the fittest round one match. This was a good match to start with, opening match, and lucha style I enjoy upon. We don't see selling and all that much, but it's good to see some flip flops, and sometimes I would say, yeah, lucha guys does it better. So that's especially with the mask and all, and that their appearance actually coincide with them very nicely. So in the beginning, actually, Horus and Demonic Flamita, as his name is changed and his whole music and all is changed. He's a kind of a black character or something. So this was a good match. We saw some back and forth action, some aerial maneuvers, back and forth of the ropes, kicked by Horus and all, DDT and all, and then we saw a spot which was very great where. Flamita, I think, yeah, Horus was on the apron, and Flamita actually hit a spear from like a big E, like Big E does, that move, hit a spear out to the outside. So that was great to see. And then we also saw Ray Horus, Demonic Flamita actually sitting on the chair, and Ray Horus actually having that tope plancha. Tope suicide, you can say, yeah. Yeah. Then we saw frog splash and all in the match as well. So this was a very action-packed match. Good to see, a very competitive match, back and forth match. And the finish, we saw Flamita actually hits Flamita in the Horus elbows Flamita in corner and places him up top. Goes for a body scissor. Flamita blocks it and still hits an arm drag actually. And a big DDT from Horus gets a 2 count. And Horus hits up top, then takes his time a little bit, enough for Flamita to recover and crouch him up top. Muscle buster into gut buster, kind of face buster. Muscle buster position to a face buster, that you can say. Super kick then. Then he rolls up and gets a 3 count. So I kind of a good match, I would say, a good opening match. So they had a good match. So this was the first qualifying match, and Demonic Flamita picked up the victory. And then we saw the announcement that next match, Ryan Johnson versus Sledge, would be happening in ROH week by week, which happens on YouTube Friday, I guess. That will be posted Tuesday, actually, not Friday. That will be posted Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you're if you want to see that match, so I will be doing the review of that match. So next match, we didn't have so many matches, 3 or 4 matches. Normally 2 to 3 matches are 3 to 4 matches are there, but this show has they want to get that time for the round one qualifying match, and that's good. I'm totally okay with that. And then we saw the pure rules match between one storyline driven and one a tournament, and that's good. Kind of a good show, kind of a good a layout of the show that Ring of Honor did. I can comment. I should comment upon that. So pure rules match which we had, Silas Singh versus Josh Schutz. So Silas Singh actually challenged last week Josh Schutz for the pure rules match, and he's a better wrestler as he says. So mentor versus protege storyline continues, and last 2 matches were great, and this match would be nothing short to be great or something, because they are very good with each other. And I was surprised to see Silas Young's performance after this. After he has experience. He had the experience advantage, but at such age, he's moving so fast, and at such size, he's definitely bigger than Josh Woods. But Josh Woods has more height advantage that he got. So this match was a special time limit. Had a special time limit, where a pure rules match had 15-minute time limit, but this match had a 30 minutes time limit actually. It's demanded by Silas Singh, as Ring of Honor says. And and for the record, guys, Silas is actually 5-1 against Josh, and he expects doesn't anything to be different. And this is a pure rules match, and pure rules match, they also always do the best. Ring of Honor is best in that, best of best division of Ring of Honor. So we saw the typical pure rules match that we enjoy upon arm drags, back and forth, mat wrestling, backslide attempt. We saw short arm scissor, half grab attempt. So some great mat based wrestling, and back and forth action, leapfrog and all, and headlock and all, controlling each other with whatever moves they have, back to back side lock and head scissors reversal a couple of times. So it's great to see if you love about technical wrestling. And pure rules, I love about that. I love about this. So the story of this match, as we know, Silas Young and Josh Woods had the match 2 weeks ago, and Silas Young had the victory by a roll up, or his leg on the rope. So he cheated upon. So he wants to have a wrestling match with his own game that he's best in. Josh Woods actually, he wants a wrestling match. He wants a match in his own game, that's pure rules, and we know Josh Woods is how much he's good in pure wrestling. So Silas Young, who's he's also good, but he thinks about that he's not very accustomed to that. So they had the match and they had the challenge, and so this was a very great match. I would say this was a long match to be 30 minutes, because if you see continuously 30 minutes and 40 minutes, 40 minutes of technical wrestling, you somewhat get bored at sometimes. So there was a point where sometimes I think about that this match didn't carry upon or something, but I'm not nitpicking or something, but still the technical wrestling and matches are like that. Mat based wrestling are like that, and the layout of the matches are like that. So we actually saw many reversals, back to back suplexes, and we also saw twisting suplex of the middle rope by Woods, and we saw also Woods choking him, and Young fights out, but Woods actually keep locking in that, and Young tries to get out from that, putting his feet on the ropes to enable a pinfall. So had that rope break for Silas Young, and that gone for one is gone, the two is left, and it counts as rope break for Young. And they try to suplex each other at a point and end up on the apron, and Woods gets split up on the top rope, but and he try for a German suplex to the floor, but doesn't work. It result in Silas' second rope break, which because he was holding on the second rope. So kind of I don't know whose strategy it was. Was it the Josh Wood strategy that he wanted to come to have Silas Young come to the apron and touch that ropes and break to lose that rope breaks. So, but the story actually told that we can maybe think that like Josh Wood's strategy was this was Josh Wood's strategy, and he was trying to have that. suplex, German suplex. But Silas Young hold the rope, and you, if you don't hold the rope, you would be getting that big boom, and you would be in a major disadvantage. So get a second rope break, and Silas is only left one, and Josh Woods has three of them left. So this was a kind of a game at the last, that on the net of on the net of Josh Woods, and pin attempt by Josh, but he didn't get the pin. Series of reversals by Young with a Finlay roll. He goes up top, but Woods take him off. Young uses his third rope break to escape. Woods crashed actually, so that was the last rope break, and then Woods uses his first rope break to escape the pinfall that Silas Young had some power moves, so that's why he had his first rope break. Hits a Finlay roll, but misses off the top. Woods locks in the beast lock in the center of the ring, and he was going. Silas Young was going for the rope, but he didn't have any rope break left. The drama actually played out very well. This was a long match. If you see, pure rules match has 15 minutes, so this was a very different kind of pure rule match. Pure rules match. I liked it or not, I liked it, but it was something. I thought about that. It was long, but it was not bad. I would say they worked out very well, and Silas Young's speed and his technical skills was very up to Josh Woods, I would say. And it was very good to see the main event, a pure rules main event, because normally we see pure rules match in the opening or something. So it was good they gave the time. So kind of positive things as well, I would say, not just picking the negative things. So this was the match, not 30 minutes match. This was going, to be precise, 21 minutes and 29 seconds. So the beast lock was locked in, and Silas Young tapped out, and he wins via submission, and that makes it clear that Josh Woods is the is has that story is completed, as he's a better wrestler, and he has learned all the things that Silas Young had teached upon. So I want Silas Young to agree him, having a compromise or something, having a tag team again, because I'm okay with that. They are going for singles or something. I'm okay with that as well. But accepting Silas Young, accepting would be good as well. Don't drag upon this, because this match, it's a second match or third match, I guess so. And total they had five matches, where Silas Singh had got five victory of one loss. So definitely Silas Singh is above all, because he has the experience and all. But this rivalry, considering Josh Woods has won the match, and very good pure wrestling right there. And Woods goes for the handshake at the last, but he slaps the hand, and teases doing something. I thought about he would be attacking Silas Young, but he didn't do anything. And that was the end of the show. Short show, a good match, a good opener, a good tournament opener, qualifying match by two lucha wrestlers by the name Ray Horus and the Ray Horus and Demonic Flamita, the Mexisquad members, the prior Mexisquad members, and a pure roles main event between Silas Young and Josh Woods. Great episode. Good hour of wrestling. Great hour of wrestling, you can say. So next week we are going to see another qualifier of Survival of the Fittest, which is between Eliasm versus Jack Draper, and Red Titus and Tracy Williams versus Dragon Lee and Kenny King is the main event, I guess so, next week. So they are going for some weeks like a two match thing for that's good. Because they want to have that qualifying match to be have that time to have look good. So that's why the opponents look good, so competitors look good, so that's why they are giving the time. So that's good that the Ring of Honor is doing that. So we also have one match which is this week on ROH by week, which is between Sledgehammer. I don't yeah Sledge versus, what is Sledgehammer? Yeah, Brian Johnson versus Sledge. So they had their promo as well. So that was there, and this was the end of the show. It was a good show. If you watch Ring of Honor, please do get your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you with the Monday Night Raw review. So until then, be safe, stay energetic, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.